Dog as
Dog,
fuck.
I caught the sickest dub the other day, and I clipped that shit.
You know
I
what's
was like,
funny?
oh,
I actually caught a dub yesterday after you got off. I played like one or two more games and I caught a dub and I was like, oh, do I want to keep playing? And I was like, no, I'll stop it right there on a good note. But I clipped it and it's so funny because I got 4 kills in the game. I've been getting more kills sometimes, like in
dog,
certain modes.
I walked out yesterday with the 7 kill game, and it was like
Nice, dude.
that's before I went to go see Alyssa and stuff, because I was like, I want to get a session real quick.
Well, dude, I definitely bombed some dude. Like we were in the middle of gunfighting and I had my R9 and I couldn't reload, so I switched it to my Sentinel and some dude ran up on me all crazy and I just boop and it just ended it. Like he thought he was about to come in and just BM the foot and just boop and that's all it took. I was like boop and all my teammates were like, "Oh shit, that was nasty, bro," and I was like, "Yeah, yeah, it'd be like that, you know what I mean?"
You know, just another day in the life of a legend.
It's just another day in the life of a Mac, son.
In the life of a Mac. Oh my god. I didn't know.
Oh, dude, I hate when he does this shit. We got like I don't know. So I actually don't know why. I hung out with two of my coworkers like 2 days ago, and I had Wendy doesn't like when I'm like Wendy would hate when I would hang out with you guys a lot, but also like she would hate when I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I don't know. Because like we're always iffy about plans, or sometimes shit just happens.
Hmm.
And so the other day and I know that because every time I go out with my coworkers who are cool, basically the other Kevins, because they're both named Kevin. Yeah, I know.
You're
So I'm
like, you know
out.
what? Kevin's are cool, so when I go out into the world, I'm just gonna make friends with other
I know. I'm never
Kevins.
gonna not trust a Kevin. Not. Um, fucking. But so I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm being all back and forth. Like, we're either gonna go out or go hang out at their place. And she's like, well, if you go out, I'll come. She's like, but if you're gonna hang out, then you could just go. And I was like, okay, bet. So finally, I was like, oh no, we're just gonna hang out. And so I was like, I don't need a ride. Kevin's gonna bring me to the house. Do you mind opening the door? And so she came, opened the door, and she like had an attitude. And I was like, what's up? And I like changed, took a shit, did all my stuff. And she was like on the couch. I was like, okay, I got all my stuff. I'm gonna get ready to head out. And so she's like, okay. And I gave her a kiss on the cheek, and I was like, I love you. And she was just like quiet. And I was like, what's
Mm.
wrong? And then like
Oh my
she wasn't talking to me,
god.
bro. And I was like, you're gonna do this right before I leave. I was like, right before I leave. I was like, just tell me what's
Oh my
wrong. I was like, just
god.
tell me what's wrong, bro, so it'll be fine. And she's like,
Women do
no.
this all the
Dude, she's like, no, it's fine. And I was like, no. I was
Oh my
like, no. And she's like,
god.
I'll be fine. I'm gonna be fine. And I was like, just tell me what's wrong if you're gonna be fine then. I was like, if it's not a big deal, then tell me what's wrong. And she's like, no, go have fun. I was like, you know what? I was like, I am gonna have fun. I was like, cause this is bullshit. And I went and we bought what is it, 12 beers, because we bought 6 each at this craft place, and they had like you
Oh,
pick them
nice.
individually. And
Ooh.
I got so drunk on accident, a little on purpose, but on accident. And I got home at like 5 in the morning, bro. Fucked up. And I know she heard me. And like today or yesterday, I came home and she was still like upset. And my coworkers were like, "Oh, is she mad?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "But to be honest, she was already mad when I left." And they were like, "Oh, okay." And I like gave her the rundown of like kind of what happened, so she gets mad. And I came home last night. And she's like, "Oh, this is what I'm trying to get at." I came home last night and she's like, "Oh, I think I'm gonna go stay with my parents tomorrow." And I was like, what? I was like, why? And we live like 2 or 3 blocks over from like her parents. I was like,
Mm.
why? And she's like, just, give my parents a little gift. And I was like, all right, that's cool if you want. I was like,
Mm.
she's like, maybe take my mom out to dinner. And I was like, well, are you staying or are you just going? And she's like, no, I'm gonna
Mm.
stay. And I was like, okay. I was like, and this has nothing else to do with anything. And she's like, yeah. She's like, you're not going over there to like get away from me or you're not mad or anything. She's like, no. And I was like, okay. I was like, all
Mm.
right. I was like, well, I'm gonna miss you here. I was like, I'm sure he will too, and
Mm.
stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, like I was mad, but I was like, you know what, it's fine. I was like, I'm gonna hang out at the homies today. I was like, I'm gonna stay
Mhm.
up all night.
Mhm.
I'm a game so hard, and I'm gonna have a good time. She texts me.
Mhm.
She's like, oh, because I usually ask her when she wants me to do something. Like if she brings up a topic, and I'm always like, she'll be like, "Do you want to go?" And I'm like, "Do you want me to go?" Because I'm gonna be honest, if she doesn't want me to go, then I won't go. But the problem is she never not wants me to go. You know what I mean? Like, but she also wants me not to ask, because she just wants me to go.
Women are complicated. They
Yeah. Yeah, and I hate that she's like, I feel like I'm forcing you. I was like, it's not forcing if I ask you if you want me to go. I was like, I'm asking you right there, like, hey, do you want me to go? Because I'm being honest, if you don't, I'm gonna say no. And she's always like, well, if you want to go. I was like, well, obviously I don't want to go. I was like, but if you want me to go, I'll go. It's complicated, bro.
Yeah, I know. I get you, bro.
But so we were talking about her mom's birthday thing, and so now like I have plans for today. She's like, what'd she say? Oh, she just hit me with some shit. She said it like all weird too. She was like, I didn't ask you because we haven't talked since last night. So she texted me this morning. I didn't ask you because you're always asking me if I want you to come. So I'm not gonna force you to do anything because that's what you make me feel. I do. Would you want to go to dinner for my mom's today? I'm so, oh. I'm supposed to say no to that, like, wait. I want to be like no, and then see what happens. But
oh God, you're dumb.
I'm just trying to ruin my shit.
Oh, actually, yeah. Apparently. This nigga has both abilities. I'm like, okay. I'm like, why am I tripping? Dishonored 2, have you ever played it?
I've played the first one. I don't think I've played the second
Dishonored
one.
2 is really good too.
Oh wait, no, Dishonored's the one where you have you can do all that weird shit, right? You're like an assassin too. Yeah, I played the first one. I haven't played the second one. The first one's very good. That one actually reminds me a lot of Thief. Yeah, he plays Dishonored.
In my opinion, it's better than Thief.
I wouldn't doubt that. I thought actually the same creators made those.
They're the same creators?
No, so I thought that they're not, because it has like a similar style. You know what I mean?
I felt that. I dig it.
Like the graphics at least, anyways. But yeah, so I thought it was the same company. It's not. But that's a very good game. Wendy put me on that game. Loved it. Hooked on it, bro.
Okay, wait, hold on. Run a couple games without me. I really gotta clean my room. I know that if I run games, I'm not gonna be able to. Like, what I want to do is just clean my room. Give me like 30 minutes to like handle my business. But I'm gonna stay in the party and stuff.
I like how you readied up and then you left right as we got the game. I was like, oh.
I know. I was like, wait, I gotta leave. I was like, I know that if I stay, like, I'm not gonna get this shit done, and then my house is gonna look shitty, and my dad's gonna be mad, and I'm gonna be like running back and forth between like, you know, last minute bullshit. I still gotta pick up some snacks, some little spicy snacks and stuff. It's funny because I was like, hey, do you want any snacks? And she was like, oh, just something spicy. I was like, sure. I was like, this is probably more spicier than you, though, girl. she was like, wait. I said,
something spicy, and just take a picture of yourself covered in red paint and just be like, I fell in the Tabasco.
Oh my God, you're dumb. No,
just do something spicy, bro, and then just get like a man thong, but at the end of it, it's a pepper.
Oh my God. Dude, yeah. I think I'm bi. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean, you've said that before, or at least to me.
But it's like, yeah, but like at one point I was like, you know, bi-curious. But I think I'm actually like full-on bisexual, nigga. I saw like this one video of this one fool earlier that was the homegirl's friend, and it's only, but it's like the thing is, it's like it's only for a specific type of dude, and this shit's fucking weird. Like all other niggas are ugly, dead ass.
I get that kind of.
But like not, but like it's like light-skinned dudes who are like Mexican or something, kind of like Bretman Rock, who have glasses.
That's a very specific type. That's a very specific type.
I fucking can't. I lose my shit, nigga. I'm like, yo, wait, whoa, nigga, like, you're fucking cute, bro. I'm like, dog, you're fucking cute, my nigga. Like, I can't. Like, my nigga, you cute. You fucking cute, bro. And that shit's weird. Like, I'm like, I don't know how to, cause like, I'm a dude. And like,
that's funny. I'm done,
I ain't never been with no fools, but I'm like, you? Boy, I'll tear them cheeks up. What's up, dog? Come over here.
I'm fucking done.
Yo, I ain't finna front. You know me, I keep it 100, nigga.
That's fucking funny, dude.
I'm almost positive. And I think it's like George's, I think it's George's friend. So I'm gonna be like, yo, who's your homeboy? Oh, man, this is funny. But still these hoes too though. Fucking Crystal, she's bomb too, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. She's so, I already sent you pictures of her, though. She's super cute.
Yeah.
Dude, and she's a thickie, too. Last time we went on that date, and she was, I dropped her off, she was walking to her house, I was like, I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave, because she's so thick, bro. She's, like, dummy thick. Like, fucking 3 C's of thickness. Alyssa's thick too, though. Then I'm like, God damn.
Which Alyssa is it? Is this an Alyssa I know that we went to school with, or is this
no? You don't know her because she's from LA.
Go to a different. She go to a different school.
No, she was from LA and then she moved out here. I want to say like 3 years ago or some shit. So she was cool, and her last name is Daidone. She's Italian. And oh my god, he asked.
Oh, why? He got me with the end of it, bro.
The booty hella fat. But I don't know, she be freaking me out, dude. Like I said, she be on some weird stuff recently. Like we were in her room the other night, and I thought I was under the impression that I'm just a friend, and that, you know, that I'm just here to like hang out with you, and we can cuddle, and like we can smash, and we can make out, and like that's cool. And I'm like, because you don't want a relationship, I'm fine with that. I told you that I was fine with that. Like, that's cool. You was the one who wanted that in the first place earlier. It caused all that drama. But then we're chilling in her room and shit, and she's on some, like started talking about, like, when she first started coming over, because we were talking about Maya Angelou or some other shit. We were talking about music videos, and she was just like, oh, no. We were just talking about how she stayed up late at my house one time, and she got in trouble because it was getting late while I was at her house. I was like, yo, I'm not trying to get you in trouble or whatever. Like, if I gotta go, I can go. Like, I ain't tripping. And she's like, no, it's all good. Do you want to go? I was like, no. Like, I was like, I'm fine. We can finish the movie, all that stuff. And then she was just like, I was like, I just don't want you to get in trouble or whatever with your parents. Like, last time when you came over, she's like, oh yeah, like I remember that time. She's like, I really remember that time. And I was like, whoa, like, like she said, and I was like, whoa, wait, what does that mean? Like, what do you like? I was like, elaborate. You can't just say some vague shit like that and not like.
Don't act like you didn't just brush past that.
Oh wait, why do I only have half of this tax form? Thank God I have both of these. I literally kept them together and hoping that they would not split up, and somehow they managed to split up. So I'm putting you in a fucking drawer, bitch.
Bro, make like ass cheeks come together and stop the shit.
Basically, and like, well, I was basically like, hey, like, speak your piece, speak your fucking mind. I ain't finna play this bullshit with you. And she was like, she kept beating around the bush, and I'm like, nah, fucking say it. And she finally
say it, bitch.
She was like, well, like. And I was like, what was so memorable about that night? And me, honestly, I thought what she was gonna say was, because I remember that night, like it was yesterday, and I went down on that bitch for like 3 hours, bro.
Damn.
Bro, I was putting in work, my nigga.
Well, what did she say though?
Because she has never had an orgasm with a dude. She still has never had an orgasm with a dude, so that shit's hard. So my nigga, like, I'm pulling out all the moves, pulling out the entire inventory, the whole stock list right now. And oh my god, and then like I was even asking the homeboys for like advice, but they were being assholes. It was back when, like, you know, I thought Mike was still my friend and shit. I'm like, hey yo, like, have you ever had this issue with, like, you know, any particular girl? Because I don't usually have this.
And were they just like, nah, I can't relate?
Yeah, and like,
yeah, bro, that's my life.
Okay, I'm like, all you guys are fucking lying right now in the party. I'm like, all this is little dick.
I was like, yeah, I live there.
I'm like, if y'all can't keep it 100, I'm like, if y'all can't keep it 100, like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, I
had one problem where I got whiskey dick, and I asked someone about it in that moment while I was drunk. I was like, what do I do? And they were like, can't relate, bro, sucks to be you. And I was like, alright, thanks. I was like, that's good for the self-esteem, I guess.
Yeah, nah, he's definitely got whiskey dick, but just doesn't know the answer to the question. And the thing is, it's like, I was like, okay, now I feel some type of way because y'all are just
bro. What do you mean?
And I asked Alicia, I was like, hey, I was like, y'all ever have that problem? Like, I was like, not to like intrude or whatever, but that's what he said. He said he never had that problem. She's like, that's a goddamn lie. I was like, oh my god. I was like, see, that's why you don't lie. That's why you don't front and you keep it 100. And she's like, and then she told me the whole cheese man. I was like, oh, I didn't ask for this.
Oh, bro, that's all bad.
And I'm like, okay, I'm like, niggas be frontin', but whatever. That shit took me all the way out, bro.
That shit's got me weak.
Oh, that's why I fucks with Alicia, though. Oh, man. She always be keeping it 100, and she would tell me otherwise too, because she'd been like, she tell you like me and her get really like intimate in our conversations, just because we've literally grown up in diapers. So it's like when I was losing my virginity, when she was losing her virginity, and like our relationship stuff, we had never been in relationships, like until like high school, towards the end of high school. Me personally, I don't even consider my high school relationships real relationships. Like fucking my first high school girlfriend, like that shit was just like a label, and it didn't really go anywhere until after fucking high school. And then my first fucking girlfriend, really, like, which is my big ex, fucked my shit up. And I was like, ooh, buddy. And Alicia, if she wasn't there, like, oh, I don't know what I'd do. She helped me do that so much. Oh yeah. Luciano Hosa. You gotta play with Luciano.
Who's Luciano?
You have to push.
Oh! You need to push!
You have to push. You have to push. We'll invite him right now. And you guys can run some games. I definitely haven't.
No!
Yeah, he invited me the other night.
No, we lost our teammate's banner. I was upset.
Oh man.
Oh wait, is the party privacy on private? Let me change it to public.
No, wait. Do you have it on private?
I think so.
You can keep it on private. Just go into invite players and then.
I already made it public.
Go to suggestions. Oh, there we go.
I just don't make it public because people like Mike and shit join. You know what I mean? And it just gets annoying.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Nah,
no. You better boost those feelings aside.
Oh my god. Push the line. Rock your body. Bro,
I say that so much now. I swear. Yeah, I do. Like at work, I'll be like, "Hey guys, come on, we need to push," and they're just like, "What?" And they don't understand it. And it makes me laugh because I'm just like, "You guys need to push harder. Come on, push."
Push the line, yo.
That shit fucking kills me, dog. I was saying that shit. I was saying that shit fucking eating, when I was drinking some Chavelas the other day. Yo, Luciano, you gotta go watch that movie Invisible. That shit was fucking insane because that shit was actually really scary. It's about this dude who goes invisible and stalks his ex-wife.
Oh, that one! You never told me what it was about.
It's just terrifying. It's terrifying. Don't watch the trailer. The trailer's boring. High-key, I thought the movie was gonna be boring. Honestly, yo, no cap. I thought that movie was gonna be boring as shit based on the trailer. And my mom and my sister and even my ex, she was like, "Yo, this movie, I heard it was really good. My sister said it was really good." And I'm like, "Ah, whatever. Sounds like a bunch of malarkey to me or whatever."
Malarkey.
And we watched that shit.
I want you to know it's malarkey. I want you to, yeah, it's
malarkey. Malarkey, baloney.
No, yeah, all the way. But also, I just want you to know that that's what it is.
Tomato, whatever. Anyways, salmon. What?
I meant to say ham and pepper.
Oh my god! Shut the fuck up! I hate you guys. Fuck it. Anyways, bomb, dude, bomb. That shit, like, okay, I was in the theater, and you know how some movies, like, they'll just have those moments of I thought the whole movie was just gonna be like, oh, she's anticipating this guy to come, but he's not gonna come, or like he is gonna come until like the very end. Nah, like every single scene progressed the plot and made you even more anxious. And I'm just like, dog, like, everything served purpose for the movie. It wasn't one of those like cheesy horror films where they're just like walking down a hall forever and nothing fucking happens, like for 20 minutes. I hate that shit. It was not that type of movie, and that movie was good, bro. I'm still thinking about it, and I'm like, that shit was, ooh, damn, bro. I rarely get stuck on movies. Yesterday, Knives Out and that movie are probably my two top favorites from, like, well, it's not technically that 2020, but in the recent like few months. Fuck, man, Movie Ninja, if you ain't trying to go to the movies. Honestly,
bro, I love Movie Ninja. Movie Ninja's clutch.
Oh.
That's a good website, yeah. I prefer the movies, though, sometimes. I'll never go to a movie by myself. Not because I don't want to, I just feel like I never get the chance to.
I've done it before. It's really therapeutic, but it depends on the type of movie you're watching, and it depends on the type of day you're having too. It's like if you're having a boring ass day, you're not really doing much. Like say like like Wendy.
I should like
or whatever at work.
I should like drop acid and go watch like a horror movie like by myself.
Do not fucking do that.
That's a whole different life experience, bro.
Look. For the
That's
first
awesome.
Time? Oh, shit.
That's awesome because I know a lot of people do not have good times on acid. My girlfriend's first time on acid, she was so about it.
You gave me 2 tabs that time.
Yeah, I did give her 2
tabs. You gave me 2 tabs too.
Yeah, but you've taken like 8, bro. That's why I was like, regardless, he'll be fine.
Just because I've taken 8 doesn't mean that I like taking 8. No, you don't.
Yeah.
That shit will break you for like a week, because I thought I was dead for like a week and a half.
Did you take a gel or like just a regular, like a stamp?
You guys are wild. Fuck y'all.
Is it sheet? Yeah. Yeah. It should feel like that. That's good. So I didn't realize there's different types of acid, and apparently they're not always visual. Some of them are just body highs.
Oh, Luciano, join on
That's
join
crazy.
on Fat Boy, just cause I can't play right now. I'm just cleaning.
He's cleaning his room because he's gonna have some beaches come over.
Some beaches. I'm about to push them into my bed. Oh, I have a nice little shaving knife just on the floor gathering dirt. Okay, I believe you. This looks like some designer shit, nigga. I don't know why my mom would get me this. I would never use it, but fuck it, it has my initials on it.
Oh, this bitch disconnect? Oh, you bitch ass.
Shit happens a lot.
Oh, it's annoying. I just want my teammates to stop being a cock.
Being a bitch. Registered that as 2 different things. Like, I'm not sure if you're saying cock or a cuck.
He said cuck.
Exactly. Here. Those little memes on like Instagram, like, which one do you hear? This or this? I'd be like, faggot. It's like neither of the words. Do you hear dog or door? Faggot. I'd be like, whoa, what the fuck? What is this?
I just squad wiped! I got a squad wipe! Fucking yeah, it's been a minute, baby! I'm back!
I'm so proud.
You know, if they get squad wiped by me, they're really trash.
Honestly, yeah. They
had to have been. This is literally bots, just bots.
Oy, man.
With an anvil receiver, too, nonetheless. Wow. Ah, that must be nice.
You're
honestly.
not. No, you're not.
Nice!
You're bullshitting.
You doubting the captain?
I'm fucking doubting the captain. Oh, are you really? You're bullshitting.
No, I'm silver 1.
Ah, I knew it.
I just started getting into rank like 2-3 days ago, so
I feel you. I'm still in silver 1 right now too. I haven't been playing.
I'm like 30 points away from being gold 3 right now.
My throat's fucked up, and it's hard for me to smoke in general, but I want to smoke a blunt. And that's even worse.
Oh, dude, that's even worse.
I know, but I want to bad. I have like a Dutch in my car, and I'm just like...
Bro, my teammates left me heavy, and like, I'm still winning. Like, I'm still going, bro. I got 3 kills.
It'd be like that.
The doubt, the amount of doubt I just received from my teammates, bro. Ridiculous.
Bro, I've been starting to strat like heavy instead of just fucking firing on fools, and I got like a squad wipe.
I definitely need to work on my strafing. Dude, so I've been playing as long as we've been playing. I just found out the other day that you can slide backwards because I saw someone do it on a staircase.
Wait,
and
you
I
can
didn't.
slide backwards?
You can slide backwards if you're like fighting and you're strafing back and forth. If you jump, hold your analog stick back and press circle, it'll slide backwards. I didn't know that.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know that, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to the firing range.
Like if you, I'm telling you, just try it. Just jump and then hold your stick back and press circle. You don't even gotta hold it. Just tap it.
Yeah, you only have to tap. On a PC, they have 2 different versions. One is like hold, and the other one is. Let's see. You can. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. I was like, bro,
Holy
you
shit.
can. This shit's a trip.
Oh, I'm so using that. I'm literally sliding backwards and going faster. It'd probably be better to slide backwards than to just strafe back.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it is. You do. Because I've seen a lot of people do it, and I'm always like, how do they do it? And I thought it was just a PC thing. Because I was talking to my coworker too the other day, and he's like, oh, did they get rid of bunny hopping? And I was like, what's that? And he's like, it's like
bunny hopping's still here.
Oh, it's still a thing? Because he's like, you can basically carry your momentum by doing like just bouncing up and down.
Yeah, you can, but you have to time it right is the thing. You know how to wall bounce, Ezra?
I do. Not 100% efficient, but yeah, I do. Oh!
I noticed that you don't really have to move backwards when you're wall bouncing. You just have to press X really fast twice.
Yeah.
You have to hit that wall run animation first.
Yeah, no doubt.
So as long as you hit the wall run animation and you press X, then you'll be fine. But you have to hit the as soon as you hit the wall run animation, you press X, and then it'll bounce you back. All right. So the clothes in my room still are not all picked up. Almost though. Now it is.
You fucking bitch ass, run. If I'd have hit that bitch with a sentinel, he would have been down. I should have kept my sentinel. I'm fucking dumb. I love the sentinel, but I hate, dude, I hate when I'm like mid-game.
Hold on, bro. I need to go in-game right quick. I need to talk shit to these bros.
Do it.
Picking him up, rezzing, prepping, bro. This is the 5th time, bro. Hold up, bro. Like,
Just tell his ass to leave, bro. Just tell his ass to leave.
Yo, dude, hold on.
He's about to go in. Just be like, yo, go in lobby and then stay there.
Gotta help up here.
Like, for reals. Go back in the lobby and stay there. Kevin, did I tell you about that guy that was talking shit to me? That, like, really kind of fucked me up a little bit?
No, you didn't. But
So, yeah, I mean, it didn't fuck me up, but it did get to me a little bit. I don't know why. But he was basically just saying, like, we were playing and they were in a party, and I figured they were in a party. I was like, alright, because I think about what you said, and I was like, they're probably in a party. They're probably doing their thing, da-da-da-da. I was like, whatever. And the dude, like, I got downed, his teammate got downed, and then the dude took forever to get me back up. And so I was like, damn, like, can you get me, whatever, loots everything, and then finally gets me back up. I was like, okay. So I get up, and I just start grabbing shit, like, left and right. I was like, we're in the middle of fighting, like, I still have nothing, so I was like, let me just pick whatever I can up, right? So I start looting boxes. We get, like, 15, 20 more minutes into the game, right? There's, like, 5 people left. And the dude comes in game chat to say, oh, hey, we were in a party the whole time, so we didn't know you were talking. And I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know you guys were in a party. And he's like, but I just wanted to tell you, you're a fucking piece of shit. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, you're a fucking piece of shit, and I hope you die. And I was like, what? And he's like, when we get in a fight, I'm gonna let you bleed out. He's like, and I'm gonna watch you die. He's like, and I'm not gonna help you. And I was like, why? I was like, where's all this hostility coming from? He's like, you looted my box. And I was like, what? He's like, you looted my box. I was like, no, I didn't. He's like, yeah, you did. He's like, when we were back there, he's like, and you were picking up shit, you went through my box. I was like, oh, my bad. I didn't know, bro. And then I was like, my bad, like, legit, my bad. And he's like, you took my purple shield, and I was like, well, I mean, you can have it back if you want. He's like, nah, thank God I found some. And then he was like, you took all my shit. He's like, you're just continuing with your piece of shit, da 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 da. And so finally, he's like, I hope you fucking die. Goes back in a party chat. Him and his buddy die right away. And so I'm there, you know, like with, and he had a gold revive shield. I didn't realize that, so I took the shield and I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep it. You know, I was like, he said I could keep it. I'm gonna keep it. So he's watching and it's ranked, bro. So they have to watch me play, right?
Oh my god, beautiful.
So I was camping, and then I was like, nah, I'm gonna go play, and I was like,